Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Gemini monthly psychic tarot reading live stream. Hello, my loves, and welcome. I hope that this greeting is finding everyone well and safe and good. Gemini needs sleep. Gemini needs like a power nap. You know those naps that people take during like Boss Baby, where he just Gemini needs naps, daytime, nappy time is what Gemini needs. I know that you guys love. Oh, hey, Bob Marley. Hello. Aw. Yeah, I know that gems. You guys do so much better. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. You know, if you're watching for that house that rules Gemini. That's funny. Yeah, you could also watch this for your houses, guys. So I'm feeling that, you know, while you enjoy having more to do than less because you're the sign of I can hit all the parties tonight instead of choosing which one to go to. Now I'm gonna go to all of them. However, at this time in this Libra full moon energy, gems, you need the naps. You need the power naps. And I feel like you're already having them. I really do. I feel like you're already sort of I'm getting this energy of like, I hate to say this, but like at a stoplight, like a little. So be careful. Be careful that if you don't give it to yourself, the nap time, that you'll do that. Like you'll be doing something important, maybe with oh shoot, no, I don't have my coffee. Like with your hot coffee and sort of just be a little tired and you just like burn yourself or something. So just be careful, especially with the hands. I'm getting the hands. You guys rule the hands. So be very, very careful with your hands. Hello, Erica. Oh, thank you, Erica. Yeah, I didn't curl my hair today, so I just put the hat on. I feel like it works. So, oh, hey, Michelle, Cap Emperor, you did make it. Hello. Oh, the fam. Yeah, gems. Careful of the hands. Take naps. Some gems are actually needing vitamin D. You're in like a sun deficient area where maybe where you live doesn't get like enough sun or as much sun as somewhere else. I'm getting like a vitamin D deficiency. Oh, that would, okay. So you're tired, you need vitamins. Geminis, be careful, watch your hands, don't get your fingers chopped off. What do we have for our gems? What's going on with you guys? We're gonna do 2 layers. We're gonna get like into this. This is gonna be like the meaty, the strongest energies coming through for you. All right, gems. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Chris. Hello. Cool. All right. So we've got the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups, and the Hangman under that. Okay, gems. So we get it. We have that you're tired. You need vitamin D, need some sunlight. You guys really need the sunlight. You guys really, my little sister is a Gemini and she just like loves the sun. It gives her life. Well, I guess it gives everyone life, but like it really gives you guys life. Like you're going to want, if you're not getting the sunlight, if you live in an area where you're not getting the sunlight, you need the vitamin D, iron, some of you. So I feel like that is all a reaction to this. Okay. So that 2 of Pentacles wants you to prioritize and you're not. I can feel it. I can feel it in your body. You're not, you're not prioritizing. You're not getting your naps. You're not ready to walk away yet. You're not ready to, it feels like you like to have it as an option, even though it's a bad option, even though it's not good for you, even though it's making you tired and overworked, overstressed, whatever it is. And it's more like you're more fearful of not having enough to do or not having this thing to also play with, not having this option, instead of switching it out with something else kind of right away. Like if this is a relationship, if this is someone that can't speak respectfully to you and you are just trying to wait this out and wait it out, it's like you, instead of doing the little bit of harder work of, breaking up with this person or moving on and then picking up an exercise routine, I needed my words for a second there. You're just staying in that relationship. So let's go ahead and get your second layer down and see what this is it's gonna happen over this month. So that's like the month. So you're gonna, Geminis, this Friday, so like in a couple days, Venus is retrograding in your sign and she will be there till August 7th. It's like 4 months. So this is just a precursor to what you can expect for months. Yeah, this energy, you're not going to want to feel tired like all the time like that. So yeah, this is just totally foreshadowing. Yeah, totally. Okay. That's what we do here. Second layer, gems. Oh, wow. Your first card from both decks in the same place, the same card is the moon. Gemini, it's like the bloodstreams, it's the fluids in your body, the water in your body, right? Okay, you might have Cancer in your chart if you are a later in the month of June, Gemini, closer to Cancer. You could have Cancerian energies, making you very sensitive to the moon. We are on a full moon, so it could hit you like the exhaustion. This is the first card of the second layer. I'm not even done yet. Hold on. Okay. Double strength too. Double devil, double strength, double moon. I said that super enthusiastically. Wow. Okay. 10 of Cups. I like that. 4 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles again. The Fool. See, you're not really ready to take that next step yet. It's not one of the bottom 3, but it's close. It's close. It's close. It's close. So yeah, you're totally rejecting something happy trying to come into your life, and you're making the conscious choice to stay juggling a situation that you're trying to change. I'm feeling a control issue. You're burning yourself out trying to control way more than you possibly realistically can control, Gemini, and it's burning you out. And it feels like you like it because it makes you feel like you feel like you're getting accomplished when you have so much to do. But when you don't prioritize and when you don't strategize, my love, you end up running around in circles. And so that's the danger with the 2 of Pentacles. It's like, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. And then you're juggling like poopy. You're juggling something that's really not giving you life. So the 2 of Pentacles is a cycle that you can stay in, like you're staying in a rut. And that's what I feel for you, my love. I'm feeling like you're in a little bit of a rut. But there's this beautiful energy that you're rejecting over here. So it's like I'm connecting with a Gemini and still in a toxic cycle. No judgments ever on the Watch Natalie channel, okay? Okay, so if this is someone that you're connecting with, if this is someone you're involving with, only immense, utter compassion forever. Okay, so this is the root. I love tarot. This is the root. This is your the far past. This is the context with which I will read the rest of this moving forward. And in the far past, the root of this issue of why you're juggling and then rejecting over here, we have the Devil and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you are exhausted from holding on to a victim mentality, Gemini. You or the person that you're juggling, gems. So you'll know who this is. You're either working, doing this, doing that, this, that relationship. And this could be family, lover, friendship. You're doing all of that. And it could be your partner who is just making it harder for you. Like they just add more to your burdens, putting more on Gemini. Oh, Gemini can do so much. Let me just be a brat. Although it's way worse than being a brat. It's like toxic. They're the ones who will not self-empower, take self-responsibility, get themselves out of a victimized mentality. Or it's you, gems. And cross watchers, this could be your gem who's really stuck in feeling hurt about something. It's not there. It's a very, I'm feeling this very hard determination to be someone's victim. This energy it's Capricorn energy. The dark shadow side of Capricorn energy is so dark. It's like Scorpio and Capricorn, honestly, guys, if they're not evolved, it's like, so the dark side of Capricorn energy is they don't take responsibility. They don't take responsibility for their feelings, for their life, for themselves. They could have this like frustrated, infantile desire for power and project that onto the entire world, blame everyone for everything, and they stay the victim. And anyone that tries to, and this isn't just Capricorn, but this is just the victim mentality, that anyone that tries to help them enters this toxic cycle where they will turn that person helping them into a perpetrator. And that's why it's really important to pay attention, cross watchers, if this Gemini, if this person, if whoever's rejecting this positive cycle of happiness and emotional fulfillment, they're not an energetic match. Like it won't exist. That relationship won't last. It won't sustain because it doesn't, it's an energetic mismatch, like a really big one. So anyone that does try to help this person. So if you are a Gemini and you're trying to help someone, or if you're a cross watcher and this is your Gemini and you're trying to help your Gemini, don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's not even about the relationship. It's about this person not wanting to take responsibility for how they feel and for their own happiness. Authority issues, whatever issues, mom, dad issues, whatever. The danger that I want to explain to you, if you're really trying to help someone, is that this person, like I said, will turn you into the perpetrator, and then they will be your victim. You'll start helping them and they'll take your help and it'll go great for a little while, but then the toxic, this will just get activated, and something, I promise you, something will come up where they start to blame you for their unhappiness, their problems, for something going wrong. And oh, now you're hurting them. Now they're the victim again. That's the root cause. It's not you or them or the situation. It's this toxic energy that they're channeling and not out cycling to fix. Okay. Wow. That was a really, really long time on that. Okay. Recent past, we have the devil again with the Four of Pentacles. And that is holding on to it. They're holding on to their position. They're holding on to their mentality. They're holding on to their perspective of, I'm the victim. It's an addiction. It's an addiction to glancing off responsibility. It's an addiction to not having to own up to anything. It's an addiction to it's an addiction to disempowerment, to just blame other people and blame other things. And then it moves right into, this is a hard month for gems. And then it moves right into the double moons. They're totally emotionally blitzed. They have no perspective right now. I'm sorry that it sounds so harsh, Gemini. If I say something that doesn't resonate, just assume that I'm wrong. Cross watchers, okay? It's just, I don't want to get anyone like scared or anything. But this is total emotional confusion and like not seeing this clearly, like at all. Crossing this energy, we do have the King of Wands with the High Priestess. I feel like this is actually inaccessible to the Gemini right now. I feel like there's a lot stirring there's a lot stirring in the subconscious and the emotions, but it's like this is the emotional top of their day-to-day life, the swinging emotions. And then this could be their deeper unconscious or their deeper subconscious. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like let's not even, it's almost not worth to say, but it is worth to say because it's here. So the next energy gems that you move into this month, and this is the meat of the month, guys. So it's like throughout the month, this awareness, the self-awareness is going to try to break through, but I don't see it getting through. But it's going to try. It's going to try. Okay. The next energy that you guys can move into, that you guys are going to move into, is the Page of Swords with the Knight of Staves. We're going to clarify this because the Page of Swords is a test of integrity. It is this youthful energy. This is like if your company's asking you to do something unethical that benefits the company and exploits the consumer. That's your Page of Swords. It's like, what do you do now? It's a test of your integrity. You have this information. What do you do with the information? It's what do you do with the information that you have? And it's the super secret Scorpio spy card. So you could be getting information secretly. Yeah, that actually works. Yeah, that actually works. Secretly, let's go ahead and clarify because we like the details. Get out of here. Hold on. I'm going to pick it back up again. Okay, that was weird. So I picked it up to look at the bottom, and there's a hangman, but when I picked it up, it's in reverse. The Fool's in reverse. So I'm keeping it there. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to put them back upright, the deck upright. But no, it really wants to be that because remember there's the Fool on the bottom, the fourth card on the bottom of the second deck. And it's like, yeah, they're not ready to. Temperance, though. The healing's available, but they were just rejecting it. When you get out of a toxic cycle, first of all, people are afraid to break out of what they know, especially those of us growing up in shitty households with shitty parents doing shitty things. Really hard to break, especially for those of us who grew up in a wider community and collective of families and branches and neighborhoods and lots of other oppressive structures that propagate that toxicity. So why am I in California? Okay. So it's hard. It's hard for people, especially if you're in like a whole other country and things are different. It's really hard to leave your village or something. It's just hard. It's just hard for people, all of us. So there's challenges here, and I appreciate the challenge presented to you, Gems. It's just that when you do exit a toxic cycle, you enter a reward cycle. And I know Geminis like rewards. Okay? So there could be this is going to take time. The Temperance is about taking like a really, 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 really long time to stew. It's my crock pot stew card where it's like you put all the ingredients in and you put that sucker on, you come back 8 hours later and it's delicious. It's flavorful. It's done. It's perfect. Perfecto. So I feel like this night of, your higher soul, your higher self, your soul wants this. Your soul wants to heal. It wants to move forward. It's your personality. I'm getting ego. Interesting. She's giving me more of that, the tired stuff. You're actually, Gemini, you're taking such poor care of your body and poor care of yourself, and you're not nurturing yourself. You're trying to nurture some toxic cycle that's not giving anything back to you, that it's actually part of keeping you off balance and out of your own best decision making. So it's helping keeping you confused and emotionally obscured. So you have a lot working against you, Gemini. Be very patient with yourself. You have your own personality addiction to this toxic cycle, this toxic. You could have been very disempowered as a child, Gemini, where it's almost like Peter Pan syndrome, where if you're just cute enough or nice enough or amenable enough, or if you do things for people enough, they'll take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And then it grows into a very disempowering adult manifestation, my love, where you are sort of still in that mode of being taken care of by going off of things that are sort of more topical or superficial, which is interesting because I see you putting your efforts and energies into taking care of someone else it's interesting. So it's like, if that's true for you, you grew up into taking on this role of like your parents, where now you're caring for someone that like needs you all the time. That's interesting. You're caring for someone that is guilting you. You're caring for someone who is keeping you in the toxic cycle by like blaming you. And we're going to move forward, but your soul wants to move through this. Your soul is wanting to learn and get knowledge and like put a light on the truth. And I feel like there's a part of you that is seeking it, that is seeking this knowledge, this Knight of Staves. And when that happens, it helps to heal this fear of yours of starting something totally new, of starting something totally different, of taking a risk. I feel for you, Gemini, that abandoning a victim mindset is a risk for you. And that would be like going without like the support of the other toxic people in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because there's something nice over here that you're rejecting. So I know that you're not like alone. I don't think I've ever met a Gemini who's alone. You guys are so great with people. My gems. Okay. So the role you're currently playing in this month. So I see it kind of in the right direction. It's like you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. It's there. It's an option. You're still totally in the toxic cycle, but it's like the reward cycle, or, you know, the higher energy is trying to like get to you. Okay. You also have a little bit of an angel around you. I don't know what this is. It could be an ancestor. It could be a spirit guide. It could be someone who cares about you very deeply, but not in this solid form, you know, like a passed on loved one or something. Okay. You have here the 7 and the 8, the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. See, this is totally, you're obscured, your efforts, where to invest your efforts, what to do, all of that. It's like you have options, but not really. You don't know what choice to make. And this feels a lot because you've just been disempowered for so long that to make a fresh start, to take a leap of faith, you don't have the self-confidence for that. You can work, Gemini, I see you working very hard, juggling a lot, able to accomplish a lot. And honey, you're not putting it, you're spinning your wheels and you don't know how to get out of it. You don't know how to cut through the clarity. This is not a clear moment for you right now, my dears. All right, how other people see you. This is interesting. Other people see you as it's Queen of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Other people see you as, first of all, in your own energy, Queen of Swords energy, but they see you as making a very logical, like clear-cut choice to work. So to work, to collaborate, to either work on this toxic partnership or to physically like go to work and work on something. So I feel like you might be hiding this toxic relationship from others, or the toxic parts of this relationship from others, because other people see you like working and they see you a lot more seemingly mentally stable. But we know the truth. We know that there's this other thing going on. So your hope, fear, or opportunity. We have the double strength. There's another strength card here with the 6 of Swords. I smell food. Are you? Yeah, I feel like someone's eating and they're watching me and I can smell it. Sometimes it happens. Okay, so you actually do want to move on, Gemini. You really do. I feel like even your personality wants it. Your soul wants it. Your personality, it's like an ego issue. It's more like you have to go through an ego death, which I understand. It's horrible. It hurts. It feels like you're dying. It's terrible. So I understand it. You want to move on, but you just know that it's going to be really, 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 really hard. And you're afraid of what the future will be going without what you know and what you've inherited. Yeah, you just need direction, Gemini. You just need like you need like one good friend. That's all it takes is one good friend. One good friend that loves you unconditionally, believes in you immensely. That's all you need. You only need one person like that in your life, Gemini, and you can do it. All right. Your outcome, your end result after this painful month. We have the 5 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this looks like an apology, a major apology. I'm so sorry things happened the way they happened. I'm so sorry that I didn't mean it. I didn't something. You're receiving an apology from this crummy relationship that you're juggling, trying to like make them happy. Or you're giving an apology to someone for something, Gems. Should we clarify it? Or should we go to the future environment? Do you guys want to clarify the end result, or are you guys good? Okay. Patricia says yes. Sorry, I interrupted your private sidebar convo, my loves. No, I actually love that you guys have your own little thing. I think it's really cool. All right, let's clarify the Page of Cups and the 5 of Cups for Gems. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Knights bring situations in our lives. So it's the coming or going. And it kind of feels a little bit connected to this page. I mean, visually, the way they are on the table, I'll show you. They sit like this. So on my table, they're facing each other. See how they're about to... I mean, don't do that. Don't get into a fight. Don't get into a verbal fight with anyone. That's another thing too, Gemini, is that, I mean, for everyone, being self-righteous is not a good look. Having a big ego and asserting your opinion is not a good look. So don't, whatever anyone says, just don't let it get to you, okay? That being said, it's interesting because what I talked about in the root situation, that authority, remember this. Oh, Kim, you're such an angel. Oh, thank you for the $2, Kim McKay. Oh, everyone give a round of applause for Kim. Thank you for supporting the Artigan. We're doing great, guys. We're saving the world. It's growing. It's successful. It's helping so many people come into their psychic abilities. It's like astounding. And I feel so honored that you guys are choosing me to help guide you through your own path of opening your psychic abilities to have your own experiences. That's the funnest part about being psychic, is watching it work. So every little bit that Kim McKay gives to the Artigan, that anyone else gives to the Artigan, it just makes that for more people. And you know what I'm saying? So whenever I see that, it just really fills me with so much light and love, because it's exactly what I want to be doing with my life. It's perfect. I'm such a natural teacher. I love seeing my students learn things and come into a psychic ability. So thank you, Kim, for all of the love. Thank you, love. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Back to you, Gemini. We have, oh, that's right. Okay, so the authority, the paternal kind of energy that I was getting, that resistance to taking personal responsibility, like really taking responsibility of your life. I feel like this person, either this Gemini or this person Gemini is dealing with, it could be Gemini. If you're cross-watching, Geminis can change their mind. They could just, now I'm this way. Now I feel like that. Now I think this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the nice light buoyancy of that Geminian energy, is like, if you're not bogged down by so much Cancer in your chart or other stuff going on, you can move through energy pretty quickly, you know? So you can work that to your advantage for those of you so inclined. Yeah, because I see this coming in extremely fast. And it's almost like to repair some sort of, this doesn't have to be family. This could be a club, an organization, a VIP. There's something very exclusive about 10 of Pentacles. And that's why it shows up ancestral, familial. This is the view from inside the castle. Whereas in the other cards, like this Strength card, the castle in the very back, in a lot of these, you know, pictograms, the castles, the buildings are always in the far back. And the 10 of Pentacles is the only card that you are right up into the life of the royals, of the well-off, of the royalty. And it's a beautiful scene. It's progeny. It's his children and his grandchildren, his dogs, the family tapestry on the back of the wall, and the courtyards, looking out into the courtyards, looking out into the courtyards, forever and never and always. And then just pentacles raining down on the family of wealth. You know, it's just very, so I feel like you're rushing towards that. It's like, this could be, oh, okay, this isn't new. This isn't someone new. That's right. Sorry. This is an apology to someone. So you could be apologizing to a family member. A family member could be rushing in to apologize to you, Gems, to correct something, fix something. It looks sincere. There could also be an emergency in the family, or in, I swear I smell pizza right now. I could like taste the smell in my mouth. Sorry, okay. It just came in really strong, and I'm like, there could be a family emergency that, like, oh my God, you know, and then there's the apology, I'm sorry, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the future environment. Now, this does lead to, it's interesting because it is what you wanted, Gems. Moving on. You did want to move on. You knew that it was going to be hard, though. So the future environment looks like it's difficult to build your foundation. Let's clarify this. Justice, interest. Oh. Oh. Interesting, Gems. Okay. Some of the Geminis watching are not going to make it out of the toxic cycle, and they're actually going to marry the person that they're in a toxic cycle with. They're actually going to commit to them long term. The one that's not right for them. And this apology, this fair weather apology type thing is from the toxic. It's part of the up and down. Gemini is in a very roller coaster. It's trauma bonding. When someone love bombs you, and when it's good, it's great, and I'm just like deliriously happy, and the sex is wonderful and everything's perfect. And then you do something wrong, Gemini, because remember, they're the victim and you're the perpetrator. And then they make you feel so shitty. And then they make you work extra hard to continually prove that you are participating in the partnership. That's why you're exhausted, because this person's love bombing you. This person's making you feel like, oh my God, I need so much help, and help me and make me feel better and all this stuff. So this is like the high, one of the highs of that, and you guys go get married for the the darker end of this story for some gems is going to be that they turn this cycle, this toxic cycle, into a life. Like in the long, like they commit to that life. They commit to this toxic cycle life. For other Geminis, let's move on. For other Geminis, this is a commitment to restoring balance in a familial situation or in a group, club, organization, association, friend group, or even, yeah. And it's going to take some strength. It's going to take some hard work, but it's restoring balance. And it's like it's almost like chickens coming home to roost with the Hierophant. It's almost like you can make up your own laws about how you feel the victim of everything, but the real karmic laws, the real universal laws of what real justice is, you cannot escape. I cannot escape. None of us can escape. So you can gaslight, you can lie, you can cheat, steal, deceive, lie to yourself, all you want on planet Earth. But you're seeing where it's taking you. It's taking you into just like the darkness and being exhausted. So it's like you sort of are not brought to heal. I don't want to say it like that. You're coming into the healing from some information that you're getting, both from probably what you're reading online or something, and then your higher self who wants this growth for you. Interesting. It's not for a while yet. It's the future, the far future. So after this month, this healing seems to be working on you, though, where it's over time, like over the month, it's working on your fears of taking a leap of faith, of starting something new, or of putting yourself out there. It's interesting because the Fool is so Gemini for me. It's just this childlike, innocent, light. I'm not attaching anything heavy to it. I'm just going to try it. So it's interesting that gems, you guys are showing up like having a problem with that. So that's healing. It's taking its time to heal you. By the end of the month, there's some situation that there's communication between you and someone, and there's an apology, there's communication about regret. And then the future environment after that is like the real rebuilding, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of talk about the structure itself, either the family structure, the friendship structure, or even just the dynamic between you two, that structure. A lot of talk about. And talk about the future, looks like. This has to be sincere, though, or it won't work. So that's why this is going to take a while to heal you over the month. Because it's got to be sincere, man. Let's get Oracle. Oracle for the gems. What do we have for Geminis? Okay. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. Step outside of your comfort zone. Exactly what gem doesn't want to do this month for the one that I'm connecting with. But exactly the North Node, like what you're needing to go towards. Okay, what's all this? We've got you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worried about your loved ones, if you're not talking to your loved ones, if that's what this is about for you and you're not talking to them, they're safe. They're fine. You and your loved ones are safe, as that resonates for you guys, okay? You are good enough. That's why you're in this toxic cycle, because your parents made you feel like you can't really ask for better in life. And I've been through this, where if you try to make your life better and raise your standards for what you expect in your relationships and in your life, you are totally shut out. Your vibration no longer matches that familial vibration, and they will push you out or you will leave on your own. So if your family, if your friend group, if your partner, if they all want to keep you accepting less than what you want and what you feel like you want to feel like you deserve, plan your exit strategy now so that by the end of the month, after this month, Gemini, you can make your move and really build your stability somewhere else or with someone else. And that will be you taking responsibility for your own life. It all comes down to you being convinced that you are good enough and that you love yourself and that you want to grow and that you want a better life for yourself. You are good enough. Oh, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius energy. So you're probably in a toxic cycle with someone who constantly puts you down and makes you feel like you're not good enough. Because remember, they're the victim. So it's all about them. It's not about Gemini. It's all about the victim. So they're making you sublimate your needs to continuously prove that you're in this relationship. That's why they're creating drama. That's why they're manufacturing traumas. They're manufacturing things to emotionally react to. And then when you're too exhausted, when you're super worn thin, they're going to love bomb you and treat you so great and make it look like they're restoring you back to health, even though they're the ones that ran you down to the bone. Not like I know that or anything. Balance spirituality and practicality. This is you running around, keeping yourself so physically busy, Gemini, that you're nodding off at work or you're nodding off wherever you are, and you're not feeding your soul, you're not feeding your spirit. So you need to come into balance. This is a Libra full moon. You got justice here. So it's trying to balance this out. What did I say, Gemini? Let's see, June, July. Your second in June, July, August, September, October. Your fifth house of children. Interesting. All right, let's get Love Oracle for you, and then we will wrap this up with a little bow. Okay, Gemmies, my sparkly gems, what Love Oracle advice do we have for our Geminis? This is rich. Healing family issues. I called it. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Mic drop. Tarot card drop, I should say. Oracle card drop. Okay, let go of control issues is right here. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You have this dependency on someone who's dependent on you because you feel like there's some semblance of control in the partnership. Being with someone that needs you so much is where you feel like you're getting this control. It's an illusion. It's a total fallacy. Let go of your control issues, Gemmies or cross watchers, because that's part of what's keeping you in a low vibration and making you an energetic match to you and the toxic people or persons you're involving with, and not an energetic match to something else that you're rejecting. And you're rejecting it because you know you're not that match. You're not giving yourself a chance at life, though. And then we have I love that this is live. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if there is something, if someone made you feel left out or abandoned you, or I feel like it's more like they just left you. I don't feel like they took any actions against you. I feel like they just made you feel left out or something. Forgive and learn. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's what you're still holding on to. Strong, Gemini. Be so careful, because as you move into the month, the beginning is the worst for you. The beginning, when you're watching this reading, probably is going to feel the worst for you or the Gemini that you're watching for. It's like you're holding on to it still, like with the death grip. And then this other card that I like, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. That's this 10 of Cups right here. It's complete. This love that's around you is totally completed. It's complete. It's full. It's like abundance. It's all 10 cups. It's completely full and perfect and balanced. It's really lovely. Really, really lovely. And you're still in the toxic cycle of, I want more pain. I'm too scared to walk towards my true happiness. The Eight of Cups leaves the material security, leaves what he knows, and goes and builds for himself. And he comes into the self-satisfaction of the Nine of Cups saying, yeah, I did go after what makes me truly happy, and it did work out for me. Then the Ten of Cups is sharing that love, sharing that success, sharing that positive emotion, that independence after you've taken self-responsibility for your life. And the Eight of Cups, achieve that success in Nine of Cups, you share it with others, your friends, your family, your real friends, your real lovers that can love you back. This is a good one, Gemini. This is a good reading. So remember, step out of your comfort zone and let this work on you, all in your own divine timing, gems, because in the beginning of the month, it's like you need the next 30 days or so to work through this, okay? Get some sleep, get vitamin D, iron. What else did they say? Oh, yeah, and be really careful. Watch what your hands are doing. Wash your hands, of course, but be careful of accidents with your hands. That's what she's saying. All right, guys, I'm going to head over. It's 2:48 where I am. For my patrons watching, we're going to do Cancer weekly, Leo weekly, and Virgo weekly live streams right now. So those of you joining me on the flip side, I'll be over there. And oh, you're very welcome, Kim. It is, guys, like seriously, it's my honor. It's my pleasure. I love what I do. I love helping you guys and sharing what I know and sharing the gift and sharing the ability and helping others come into their own ability. So it's my pleasure. I love you guys forever and ever and always. And I will see you guys. Oh, I'll see you guys. Well, I'll be back Monday for Cancers monthly at 2 o'clock. All right, guys. Take care. Bye. Love you so much.